Hey, Dad and Andy, do either of you copy? Dad just took a shot. He's like 200 yards from me and he just shot. I just heard something crash. I don't know where it is though. There's somebody right up there in the woods. I don't know who it is though. Dad shot from over there. I can see him over by the cabin, but there's someone else walking now. Not really sure. It's 8:30 right now. We got in here at about 6 a.m. for first light. We've been sitting for 2 hours, and I haven't seen anything yet, but Dad just shot 3 times. And now there's someone walking across like that. I don't know who that is. Go see what they got. There he is up at the cabin. And I don't know if this is just a mock that one of the guys made or if it's real, but there's a nice scrape right here. Okay, Dad's 80 yards from me right now, and I haven't even gotten up to him yet. And look what I just walked up on. Holy crow. That is a monster. My dad just shot a giant buck and I just bumped into it before he did. Holy Toledo. That is a giant. My dad just shot a ginormous buck. And I can't even get up to him because the deer's blocking my trail. I was sitting like 200 yards from this spot. Heard a shot like 5 minutes ago. Came walking up this way and walked up on this thing. Oh my gosh. That is a monster.
Good job finishing it. Yeah, I think that would have been one of my running shots.
Yeah. Are you getting this thing mounted?
I might, my friend. Let me just come around. You okay, buddy? Yeah, he's gone.
I have to get a video of you picking his rack up for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What we can do, Will, is maybe just go get your pack and we'll go bill our licenses.
Okay.
Well, I'll have to go try to find Gramps' trailer.
Okay, we just met with the game warden who the neighbor called out when she saw me hunting near her land, and he ended up jumping my dad's buck, and it ran past this cabin right down through here, and he can tell you the story of what happened with it.
All right, so we got here at first light. Before first light, Will was outside on a stool, distant from here a little bit, and I was here in this little hunting cabin of my brother's. And anyway, I saw Will move because of the neighbor incident, and then I saw somebody else walking along just a very small hill. Wouldn't really call it a ridge line, but a little hill. And turns out that was the game warden. He had come to investigate just this neighbor saying that somebody was hunting. So anyway, I see the people out there, and I'm kind of being a little careful because there's now people to be looking out for safety-wise. And then right over here, so I'm looking out this window. There's 4 windows on the cabin.
Yeah.
Right down in this thicket, there's all this bittersweet wild rose. It's kind of nasty, invasive. And I see a deer jump up and move. So I grab my earmuffs, put them on, grab my rifle, and I see antlers, and I take a shot at him, and he runs and just bounds this way.
So about, would you say like 40 yards from this spot?
40 yards away, possibly 35, okay. 40. He bounds this way, and again, the whole time I'm trying to keep in mind that I've got somebody up there, and I do have somebody way over there. I could see Will. I wasn't even sure if it was Will, but anyway, I knew it was a safe shot because I'm shooting downhill. Took a second shot, probably right around here. Then he comes over. You can see this red or black oak tree. It's all scunned up at the bottom. He went to the left of that, down. Again, it's all thick bittersweet and barberry. And I could see him moving, but he was down. Took one more shot, I think, there in the neck just to try to anchor him, and then didn't see any movement. And then I'm getting all ready to go down and just make sure he's down and he's dead. And then the guy that turns out to be the game warden is coming this way, waving at me, saying, "Did you get something?" And I said, "Yeah, I think so, but I gotta go finish him off." Will's coming this way. Turns out Will bumped into the deer, almost tripped over him, so he was there.
Yeah.
The game warden's coming this way and waves at me and goes, "I'm a game warden." I'm like, "Well, come on over." So anyway, nice guy, real nice guy, Bill. He just wanted to make sure that everything was legal and we weren't too close to the neighbors, which we weren't, but they were just concerned. And anyway, William comes across the deer, and he was still moving, so Will did a finishing shot and just finished him off with a shot to the neck. But as always, these things happen so quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, once in a while you're in a tree stand, a deer walks by, you raise your gun, you shoot, and it's, kind of happens slowly. Usually they happen fast. This one was fast.
Yep.
So deer bounds up right there and starts moving. I shoot it, bounds over to here, I shoot again, bounds over into that thicket down in there. I just see antlers sticking up through the barberry and the brush, shoot him in the neck one last time, and that's where he is. Happens
Ready to
fast.
go look at him?
Let's go look at him.
Okay. Here's the buck. We went up to the car and got some field dressing stuff, and we're gonna work him up in a few minutes, but that was an awesome hunt. We got up early this morning and headed out here, and I went across the brook and just sat on a stool, and Dad went up to the shooting cabin that's just a few yards behind us now. and about an hour and a half into daylight, I looked up and there was a woman on her deck by a house 100 yards from me, and she yelled out, "You're not supposed to be hunting here." So that was too bad, but I just moved and got a little bit farther from her house and sat down on my stool again, and we continued hunting. And then I'd say probably around 7:30 or 8, the woman ended up calling the game wardens because she had seen me hunting near her house, and the game warden came out and parked somewhere else and came walking down across through the woods, and he ended up jumping this deer up, and this buck ran past my dad, who was in the shooting cabin, and he took 3 shots at him and got him. And then I heard the shots and came walking up toward him and ended up finding the deer before he did. But it's your biggest buck ever. And what is this now, like your 15th Connecticut deer or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. Biggest deer by far. I guess I'm more of a meat hunter. Mine are mostly small deer in Maine and a bunch of does and small bucks down here in Connecticut, but by far this is the biggest racked deer I've ever shot. We have no idea on weight. They generally don't weigh up as heavy down here in Connecticut as at home in Maine, but we'll probably try to find a scale and see what he field dress weight comes to.
Yeah, it's a big 8-pointer, and he has really cool brow tines, curvy things, and some nice bases with little bumpy things coming off the bases, but he just has a really tall, wide 8-point rack.
And look at right here. Look where it's been rubbing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Just the bark from trees right in those
Yep.
lower, just above the bases, just below the brow
that
tines.
is cool.
Nice long G1s or whatever those are, but very long. That one looks like it's about 10 inches long.
Yeah.
This one, a little shorter.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful animal. Look, he's even got a little bit of lichen stuck in his antler.
Wow, that's cool.
Probably leave that for the taxidermy.